I think that it's important to build relationships with farmers, my producers and clients, for many reasons, but I think it all comes down to one end goal, and that's that we want to raise cattle in the healthiest, with the best welfare, in the most efficient way possible. We want to get to that end product so that our consumers have the best confidence in us that they can. My name's Hannah Jarvis Miller, Dr. Hannah, whatever you want to call me. I live in Washington Courthouse, Ohio, in Fayette County. This is my cattle pasture here in Leesburg, which is just south of where I live. As far as the operation goes, my dad also runs some cattle, and my husband and I take care of things here on a daily basis. My cattle operation kind of started when I was getting about ready to graduate high school, and I decided showing steers wasn't enough. And I decided to buy a couple heifers, and we kind of ended up here in this situation a couple of years later. I've always wanted to be a veterinarian. I was one of those stereotypical kids. It's like, I want to be a veterinarian. I like animals. But then it kind of changed, and being more involved with the cattle really started from both sides of my family. My mom's family grew up with dairy cattle. My dad's family had a lot of beef cattle. And I was truly a horse person growing up. And the more involved I got in 4-H, the more in love I fell with the cattle. Here we are, however many years later. I have a bunch of kids that show for me and that I help out and kind of get to maintain that passion. But as far as veterinary medicine goes, it's kind of been together and very separate at the same time. I just truly love the medicine and being able to help producers or owners through their animals. On a broader scale, I just want to be able to do what I can for the community in the area, and that comes from both the veterinary profession and having my own cattle and showing. I really thoroughly enjoy working with youth, whether I get to do that in the vet track through internships, externships programs, or here getting good calves in the hands of good kids. I just want to keep growing so that I'm better able to do that. So I think the end goal in any operation is always to get to your end goal in the most efficient and best way possible. That looks different to a lot of operations, but the end goal is that you have to have healthy cattle that are willing to eat feed in order to get to your end product. And at the end of the day, it's all about efficiency and doing it the most effectively. So when I sit down with a producer or we have conversations, it's, what do we need to improve on in your operation? How can we better manage the herd that you have in order to get to that end goal? So I think the big thing, if I could talk to any consumer out there, is that I want them to know that we're out here producing the best quality beef that we can in the safest way that we can. We're out here making sure that the welfare is proper, the health and nutrition, and that we want them to be able to, at the end of the day, enjoy a brisket sandwich or a burger or a steak with the utmost confidence that they're eating a safe product that was produced in the best way possible.